I've used a lot of different types of monitors in the past couple years, from multi-monitor setups in various configurations, a variety of 34-inch ultrawides from different companies, to even a large 4K TV. But I always felt like there was something missing. Then this Dell 49-inch ultrawide launched, and I instantly bought it. The wider horizontal resolution has been great for multitasking, and the built-in KVM is well designed for seamlessly switching between my desktop and laptop. But the $1,700 price tag is a lot of money, but that's the premium you pay for one of the single best monitor setups for productivity. Hi, I'm David, and this is a new king of ultrawide monitors for productivity, the Dell U4919DW. So the standout features with this monitor are definitely going to be the key specs. That sheer size of 49-inch diagonal with this ultra-wide aspect ratio is about 122 centimeters wide. And the resolution at 5120 by 1440 isn't quite 4K levels, but it's my perfect mix of screen real estate and comfort. This is basically two 27-inch 1440p monitors stuck together. But it isn't just the specs alone, but the workflow that this monitor enables with the super wide display, USB features, and even free software. The wide resolution lets me spread 3 applications across the screen without any of them feeling too cramped. While on a typical 34-inch ultrawide, I was able to use it with 3 applications across the screen as well. It usually felt a little too cramped to use like this all the time, so I tended to just use it with 2 applications side by side. The 1440 resolution of pixels from top to bottom lets me read significantly more lines of text than the 1080p counterpart, and I personally find this more comfortable than a portrait monitor, a tall large TV, or even a stack setup. The monitor has a slight 3800R curve that definitely helps with such a wide display without distorting the image too much, which is great for graphic designers. But for me, I think I would have liked a more aggressive curve because I find myself needing to physically shift around from one side to the other to clearly read text displayed on the side of the screens. And finally, the display is nicely color calibrated out of the box, flicker free, and does exhibit IPS glow and some bleed around the edges, but I find that pretty normal. This monitor also does produce a little bit of coil whine, but only while in standby mode, so you might need to turn off the display if you sleep in the same room. But in general, it's everything I'd expect from a monitor for great productivity or content creation display. The free Dell Display software has also improved from when I last tested it. Using it, I can quickly maximize my windows to 1/3 of the monitor while holding down the shift key, while still having the flexibility to have customized sized windows floating around the screen, or manually extending a window wider when I'm looking at a long timeline on Premiere Pro. You can choose from a variety of different configurations or customize your own, but I found the 3 equal thirds work the best for my workflow. It doesn't have as many power user and customization features as something like Display Fusion provides, but it's enough for what I need to get the most out of this ultrawide display, and it's free, so there's no reason not to use it. Next, let's look at the KVM Switch. If you're like me who likes to switch between a laptop and desktop, the built-in KVM in the display is almost perfect. I've customized the easy-to-use physical display button so I can quickly choose USB-C input for my laptop or DisplayPort for my desktop. Switching the display also redirects my USB keyboard and mouse to whichever system I have specified in the display, so it's a seamless transition switching between my desktop and laptop. You can also program a keyboard shortcut to make switching display inputs even faster, but there's a small bug that prevents the USB inputs from switching over if the other system's display is asleep. But this isn't an issue if you use the physical buttons instead. As for the connectors on the Dell U4919DW, it has 2 HDMI, 1 DisplayPort, 1 USB-C, and a variety of USB connections. All the video ports support the full 5120 by 1440 at 60Hz. And you can run this monitor in picture-by-picture mode, so it acts like 2 separate discrete 2560 by 1440 displays. Perfect if you want to run 2 systems at the same time on this display, or if you just want to game an exclusive full screen on one half while still being free to display anything else on the other. USB-C is the other key feature you'll find on more and more modern displays. Connecting a laptop to this display over USB-C is simple. Through a single cable, you're driving the display, connecting to a USB keyboard and mouse, and recharging the laptop with up to 60 watts of power delivery. The stand for the display is pretty standard for Dell Ultrasharps. You can change the height, tilt, and even pivot. So it's everything I need for my ergonomics. But I really like the aesthetics of using a monitor arm, so I've been using my Amazon basic arm, and while at 25 pounds this monitor is at the load limit for this arm, it seems to be holding up well so far. So in the end, this monitor is almost perfect for what I need in a productivity display. The resolution is perfect for comfortably laying out 3 applications or viewing a long video edit. The included Dell Display Manager software makes arranging and rearranging applications across such a large display really simple, and the built-in KVM feature makes switching between my desktop and laptop simple and instantaneous. But if you're mainly a gamer, I'd stick to a high refresh rate ultrawide, or if you're mainly watching movies or HDR content, maybe get a TV instead. And that price tag of $1,700 is, well, let's be honest, a lot of money. Whereas you could just go for a pair of nice 27-inch or 34-inch ultrawide monitors to save yourself some money. But if you're like me and just want that near perfect multitasking experience on a clean and simple single monitor, this is pretty much as good as it gets. But I'm definitely going to need a bigger desk. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. You know what to do, and I'll see you in the next video.